It's your boy, Queso Big Dipper.
I'm on that shot. All that drip that she been putting on just to take it off. I can put you on a plane, the CPA go right.
And today, we are reacting to J Hus Deeper Than Rap. Now, you guys might be thinking, this is sort of random, Queso, and it 100% is, but I was live streaming and this song was requested, and as I heard the lyrics to it, I said, no, I need to make an entire video breaking this song down. This is the House of Hip Hop, and this is one of the best rapping performances I've heard in a very long time. Now, before I get to this, because it's so random, I'm really gonna need y'all help. So hit that thumbs up button and drop squishy in the comments to get this in the algorithm. Squishy and a thumbs up. Let's get it. If you haven't heard this song yet, what are you doing in life? But you in for a treat. You in for a treat. That sort of reminds me of that like old school da-na-na. Is it a shotty that I cannot be at you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There we go.
I don't wanna make friends, I don't wanna break the ice. I think about my life and I analyze. The gunman was aiming at me, but he weren't precise. I looked.
Oh, wheel it up, Queso. I got you. Don't worry, y'all. Cause I shouldn't even pick my hair to this kind of rapping.
I don't wanna make friends, I don't wanna break the ice. I think about my life and I analyze. The gunman was aiming at me, but he weren't precise. I looked down the barrel of the gun and saw paradise. They don't wanna see us win, they wanna.
I don't know if I've ever, I know I've told this story before, but I don't know if you've ever heard this story before. But when I was in high school, one time we were in a parking garage and we were, let me not even say when it was, but when I was in a parking garage and we were sitting there and we're still to this day not sure why, but somebody started offloading a shotgun into the back of the car. We think it might be a mistaken identity. We don't know whether one of our homies did something and didn't say nothing, but for at least like most of us there, we had no idea why, and he just kept unloading this bitch. And I remember sitting down there and we're like, I'm a big nigga. I'm not a small nigga. We're in the back of the car. I'm trying to get low. You know what I'm saying? This nigga should just letting that go. Boom! And you can hear this bitch rattle, and it's in a parking garage, so that echoes through. Boom! And boy, I remember thinking like, damn, this is how I go out. And for a little moment there, I was like, man, I really hope heaven is real. I really hope that shit. Like that is, God, I hope this one cat, man, cause I'm coming, and I hope you will forgive a nigga. And when I heard that lyric, when I heard him say that, he was looking at down the barrel and he saw paradise. That's what it just reminded me of. And it's like, I don't know, that when I heard that lyric, it hit something in me and I was just like, Jesus Christ. See, J Hus, I always talk to like how good of like a song maker he is and like how he makes really good hits and like he's a vibey nigga. And I think, and I say, J Hus is one of the few artists who can bring vibes to the level of like Thames and Burna Boy, but rap at the level of like Kendrick and Dave. It is crazy how he just can seamlessly go from one to another. And I said on my live stream that he's really a top 5. He's really top 5 UK artist. And almost every nigga said he ain't top 5 because he in his own lane. He is his own thing. And I think that is the perfect way to say it.
I looked down the barrel of the gun and saw paradise. They don't wanna see us win, they wanna sabotage. The next time they see me in the flesh, I'll be camouflaged. Heard a man talk grease and he's thinking he's hard. Till I catch you lacking there with your Nicki Minaj. I'ma keep the next thing in my cousin's garage. Jakes won't find shit if they run in my yard. How you live your life when your life's a facade.
Facts.
How many times did I lie to my Marge? I wasn't even rolling with the entourage. I'm taking my time when I'm playing my cards. You know them niggas always.
At the patch, you could just hear it. Because niggas came from not having shit. Bro, my thing is like, niggas talk about second chances. I feel like my ass damn near was on my fourth. My last case, I was facing 80 years in prison. You're not going to get, even though I had federal probation, like I had like big probation, they're not giving me that again. If I get in trouble like that again, I'm going to prison. I'm finna sit down for a minute. There's not going to be me ever again. And so now there is this little movement of like, I gotta move perfectly in it. And not everybody can authentically tell this story, the story of the real nigga. Let's be real. Not everybody can tell this story because not a lot of people have experienced these kind of things. And not a lot of people even understand these kind of weight. And it's why it feels so like Herculean when niggas succeed. That's why it hits so much different. That's why it resonates with a lot of people when they see me where I'm at because they know where I came from. And I feel that way times a million about J Hus because I know I know them. I know those situations. And there's a part of me that believes J Hus, even if you grew up in a completely different situation than I might have, if you went through different circumstances than I did, you would still find the relatability in it because the authenticity of it. J Hus he's just God tier, to be completely honest with you. This nigga is on a completely different talent level. But it's so, I wonder why, I'm like, this nigga, because I wanted to say he's like the UK Future, but he's better than Future.
The entourage. I'm taking my time when I'm playing my cards. You know them niggas always gonna try to catch me off guard. I'm taking my time when I'm playing my cards. You know them niggas always gonna try to catch me off guard. They think I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to God. I know my skin looks fresh, but I come from the mud. I was in a bad mood until I smoked on a bud. Handle your business, don't brush it under the rug. You wasted my time and I felt like I was robbed. All I need is some mash and a corn and a cob. I was chilling with Chanel, but I called her a cab. I'm so on my job that I sleep in the lab. You think I go without a fight, but I think that you're mad. I knew they was coming, so
niggas that shit, man. You think I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to God. And that is such a deep bar because what he's saying is even he's never alone. There's somebody or something always has his back. And that is such a real thing. You should carry that. Now you take on an army. These niggas don't know what you made out of. And when I hear this song, that's how I feel like these niggas don't know. Nigga, I am my fucking father's son, bro. You know what I'm saying? All day, nothing can phase this. And I'm just, man, come on, bro. This is a special song.
I sat and waited. They tried to burst through the door, but it was barricaded. I wasn't lost in the sauce, but I was marinated. We looked at the stars and then we navigated. We started thinking as one. Then we tried to burst through the door, but it was barricaded. I wasn't lost in the sauce, but I was marinated. We looked at the stars and then we navigated. We started thinking as one, then we elevated. We never said a word, we just demonstrated. No blacks, no dogs, we were segregated. They took our history, then they went and erased it. I'm just a...
And for my black brothers in the United Kingdoms, my black brothers and sisters, I forgot my sisters too, in America, don't forget that there was a concerted effort to erase the history of the black man, the black woman. And it is your responsibility to at least attempt to find your legacy. Because just know you made out of the same shit that stars are made out of, right? And just know, if you learn of Haiti, if you learn of the Haitian Revolt, if you learn of all these things, you're special, you're powerful, and you're strong. And if you just believe you're a slave or a second-class citizen or a person who might not get a loan, or if you just think that these are your realities, you never really know who you are. And that's how you learn to live with something that is strong and mighty and a great force. People fear that. Niggas feel like if you were to tell your dog that you can't really control him, people are afraid that your dog won't listen or your dog might behave differently. And people don't look at black people as human beings. So literally, Abraham Lincoln, I shouldn't say dogs, I should say wolves, because that's what that cracker called us. So They look at us like freeing wolves, so there's so much force in. They're looking at us like a lion, like they're living with a lion, and they gotta keep this nigga. They gotta convince this lion they're a chihuahua. But it's very important that you remember you're a fucking lion, and you're the smart. You're a very smart lion too, but you are a lion. These niggas ain't. Come on. All day, she.
Roadman, so why am I preaching? God made you sexy, so why are you bleaching? How you send your son to school and don't.
What's he talking about? He's talking about all these beauty standards for women and all of these things, and whether it be bleaching, that's something that is more predominant in, you know, like African, Black. Do Black Americans really bleach? Actually, yeah, they do. Yeah, it's real prominent in African things. But even if you look at like in America, plastic surgeries, all of these things, all of these messages are applicable. And in more of American culture, or even in the UK, bitches getting plastic surgery too, BBLs, you go around the world, all these things where man is trying to remold what God made, that is a thing. That's a constant. That's a flaw in man. That's why the nigga bit the apple.
Preaching, God made you sexy, so why are you bleaching? How you send your son to school and don't know what they teach him? How you beef for next block and you don't know the reason?
Wow.
Me, I love myself, but I'm black and I'm gorgeous.
That's a
why
fact.
They wanna kill us for natural?
That's a fact.
Man, so why am I preaching?
Yo.
God made you sexy, so why are you bleaching? How you send your son to school and don't know what they teach him? How you beef for next block and you don't know the reason? Me, I love myself, but I'm black and I'm gorgeous. Why they wanna kill us for natural resources? Every move
they're
that
wicked, bro, because they're wicked. Because the pursuit of this dollar is wicked, man.
you make, you have to be cautious. I work with the powers, I work with the forces, and the Almighty gets all the praise. I make my salaka, I'm stuck in a maze. I saw a sister and I lowered my gaze. I had to lay low for a couple of days. I'm still with the mob, but I chill on my J's. Be careful your drink don't get spilled on my J's. The way I left your block in disarray. Don't do as I do, just do as I say. Spark a Dutchie, I'm in my element. Provide for the family, pay the rent. Tell you what I stand for, what I represent.
And here telling you how to still be a man in today's age. Still telling you how to be a man in this world. Take care of your family, pay the rent. Just be somebody that is accountable. Somebody people can count on. That's what it takes to be a man. You don't got to be rich, bro. You don't got to be the most successful. You don't got to have the nicest. Just be somebody you can count on. Just be, oh, I can call my dad. Because there's a lot of people, I can call my dad. Oh, he's going to give me, he's going to be there for me. He's going to give me a ride. He's going to give me some advice. I can call my dad. Just be somebody can call. Be somebody that is worth calling. Because we all know niggas in life that it's like if your tire pops, you wouldn't even think to call this nigga. And he's home. The dude's home, but you're not calling that nigga. Don't be that guy.
I heard what you said, but I know what you meant. I read between the lines when you tell me things. I'm from the road, so you don't think I'm intelligent. I had to.
And from the streets, I don't think he's intelligent. I feel like I'm just in like this smoky, like bar, and he's performing this, and it's just like vibey. I'm drinking scotch on the rocks, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a little suit, nigga, like
I fill up the candy with some medicine. I'm made from carbon, they call it melanin. The way I tell you everything, I was genuine.
You a star,
from
baby.
Carbon, they call it melanin. The way I tell you everything, I was genuine. You had a red eye, that's why you never win. I won't even say a word, I just pepper him. How can a man judge me like he never sinned? Looking for your soul, it got blown in the wind. You seen his paperwork and you're rolling with him.
When he said that shit, I got goosebumps because through this whole Chip and ambush beef and all that shit that's going on, I'm like, man, what's going worse, nigga? That bouncer nigga is a pussy. That rat ass nigga, he's a pussy, bro. And I'm recording a lot of videos right now, and I've probably called him a pussy in every single one of them because in hip hop, niggas always talk about snitching. Everybody pretends we care about snitching, but then we give niggas passes to be rats. Rat bastard, nigga.
Wanna fix the world, don't know where to begin. They ain't seen me in so long, they're like, where have you been? I was fresh from a war, but it was internal. Every day I encounter another.
I've been there.
Fix the world.
And sometimes when you don't see me, it's because I'm fighting that same battle.
Don't know where to begin. They ain't seen me in so long, they're like, where have you been? I was fresh from a war, but it was internal. Every day I encounter another hurdle. Why they wanna take my manhood and strip search me? When I think about my life, it's been a long journey. It was a snowstorm, but I stood firmly. All the time you wasted, you gotta reimburse me. I had to play dumb just to blend in, then go to Africa for spiritual cleansing.
Oh my God. One them, and sometimes you just gotta go back to the crib for spiritual cleansing, bro. God. Nah, J Hus is that nigga. J Hus is, he is needed, bro. Certified vibe check. I literally have goosebumps. That's one of them songs where it's just like, you feel better for listening to it. And that's the highest compliment you could give a song. I feel like it's needed. Like, you have to hear the song. You have to. Just like I think like Video by India.Arie. I feel like every person should hear that song. Man or woman, you should hear Video by India.Arie. KBD family, love y'all. Salute. Hit that thumbs up button. We out this bitch.